We're getting
I'm
sexy?
Serious, dude.
We're getting sexy.
I straight on looked him in the eye.
We're getting sexy. What?
It was so...
Just every time I get caught doing something, I would be like, what are you doing, Matthew? Getting sexy?
I tried to sell it so hard, too.
Just deadpan.
He was like, oh, yeah. You know, so we're getting fucking sexy back here, Scott. Why are you blocking me? Like, what do you...
Damn.
What do you... Oh, my God, I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying.
Yeah, me too. My nose is running pretty bad. We're getting sexy.
I seriously was like, we're getting sexy back
We're
here.
fucking sexy.
And Maxine was like... she was like wiggling like so hard, like trying not to, you know what I mean? She was like, yeah, and I was like, why are you blocking?
Why are you blocking, fool?
Thought we were alone, getting some alone time. We're getting sexy, Scott. I'll remember saying that. And I was like,
look out.
I was so high too because we just smoked a lot.
Yeah.
And he just like kept laughing, like he kind of laughed at us, and he was like, okay, sure. I'll see you later then. And I was like, okay, thanks. Like, we're gonna get back
so
to
you
that.
just kept it going. You were like...
So he leaves. And, oh my god. He leaves. We're like, cool. Awesome. Like, it worked. He believed it. Holy shit. Awesome. We go inside.
I'm gonna get some more of this.
And there's that counter right next to the door to the backyard. And we walk inside, and at that counter where he was standing, while he's looking at both of us and we're trying to pass the story off, is the fucking case for my pipe and like a bag of weed that we
Wow. Fucking wow, dude.
Let's kick shot.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Fail.
We were like 19, 20.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like right out of our continuation school.
Yeah.
And we were doing the junior college thing. And that was actually like, my dad got the nerve to fucking tell Susan to fuck off. And he moved out into that house. And we stayed in that house with me, him, and my grandma.
Right.
And his mom.
Right.
Who ended up dying. And then hating me for no reason. It went from me and her hating Susan to her hating me. And I'm like, what did I do? What? I'm not Susan. Why is you not like me? I thought we were on the same team.
I remember you used to tell me that she was like pretty mean a lot. And I would like call it sometimes like, hey, is Matt home? Or like I came over one time.
Yeah.
Because you told me to.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, she like did not care for me. A lot of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so eventually
That was
like
that was a like fun time though when you looked at them from the park.
yeah, it was cool because then we would just go get wasted at the park and have bonfires until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Until the cops started getting called and people started ruining it by like fighting and shit. And then like I think the funnest part about living at that park was there was one night where we were throwing a rager and somebody started burning pieces of a skate ramp but skating on it as it was on fire.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was real fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember people like ripping fucking like parts of like the fucking trees off to try and like throw in the bonfire.
Yeah, because you
We're
couldn't
just like that's not gonna work really. Like,
and then it worked.
yeah.
And then like because you couldn't be at the park and not be having a bonfire or a picnic or a visible picnic without the cops telling you to leave. So that's why we would always have the fire going and be pretending to, you know, like be hanging out and like eating food and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the god damn it, really?
Yeah, don't touch the door, dude.
Trying to.
So that was good times. There's also that one time where Carrie's boyfriend punched James in the mouth and got his hand infected.
Oh.
You remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I do, baby.
Crazy James, 6'5" James, came to the park and was like on something. Started being like super weird and like creepy to everybody in like the not funny way.
Oh.
And so Carrie's boyfriend was like, "Hey James, maybe you should just go if you're gonna be like this because we don't really appreciate what you're doing and it's kind of making us upset."
Right.
And he was just like, "Nah, man, fucking, you know, like I'm on PCP kind of talk." And so I think he said something to Carrie's boyfriend along the lines of, I want to fuck her mouth or something."
Oh.
And he was like, "All right, it's on." And he like just straight up punched James in the mouth, but a piece of his tooth went into his knuckle and fell out and got infected. That's how gross his mouth was.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So it infected his hand, and it was like this big thing for like the longest time, for like 6 months afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, what the hell?
It's brutal. It was gross. That's how dirty that man's mouth was. Fucking weird, right?
Well,
Real weird. Oh, this is the throwy level.
oh, it is.
I love this level, man. You gotta lean into him. You gotta fight into him.
I mean, like, human mouth is supposed to be pretty dirty, like, anyways, compared to other animals, like that.
Yeah.
Or is that just dogs?
No, dog's mouth is 30% cleaner.
Yeah, but I don't know about other animals so much. Maybe cats? I don't think so.
Fuck cats.
Have you seen any of that, like, stuff about, like, domesticated foxes?
I have, and it's cute as fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would want a pet fox.
Well, I would want a pet fox that was domesticated like a dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if you
fuck
could, well,
yeah.
I mean, close, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a cat's not like a dog, I wouldn't expect a fox to be like a dog either.
But there are
they
some
are-
videos of like
Yeah,
just straight
I mean-
up foxes. Like,
They are like of the like canine family, the Canis family.
are they?
I think
I
so.
did not know that.
I think their official name has Canis in it.
I had no
might
idea.
be wrong. I might be.
I did
wrong
not know.
right now, but I think
We'll look that up. We'll
Yeah.
probably look that up
Yeah,
later,
well,
and I'll
yeah.
put like
Well, yeah, well, I'll
like
I'll
a
look that up
cutaway
in
of it.
between. Yeah.
Yes, Daniel was correct. They are part of the canine family. In fact, the Canidae family, which includes wolves, jackals, foxes, coyotes, and the domesticated dog.
Canidae.
No, but it looks awesome. They look so cute and like cool. And I thought that was kind of funny how like
Yeah.
and, like weird when they were talking about how like the ones that are getting to be like more like domesticated-ish like are like developing like floppy ears and stuff like dogs have.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, and like it's weird because it's kind of like almost showing that like their like idea, like the whole reason, like one of the reasons why they were doing it is to see if behavior will like change, like kind of like force like a kind of evolution, and it kind of is starting to show that since their ears are like changing as they're like being domesticated, because it's not like they're only picking. The way they're doing it is they pick like there's
Come on,
yeah.
come on, drink it.
Moss is delicious.
Okay, finish that thought.
Okay. So they
I love this giant tree.
said they've basically been breeding foxes where
To force an evolution, yeah.
yeah, and the only like thing that they're picking the criteria is
Is the floppy ears.
no, just that they're nice to humans and that like they react positively instead of like being like the kind of foxes
Well,
that are like
feral, basically.
no, but
Like a feral animal would,
yeah,
right?
I don't know, like because they started with a bunch of wild ones, obviously, right? And some like
course.
were like nicer than others when they tried to approach them, and then they would take those that were nicer and have those breed, and that's just how they've been doing it. So every time there's some that are like that show like more of like an ability to like want to interact and be like social more and like you know kind of like you would expect like a domesticated pet to be. That's it, like. And so they have those breed, and
You gotta.
the thing with the ears started coming later, is what they said.
Yeah. You gotta get behind the ones with the shield. Otherwise, it's just.
You can throw them, can't you?
No.
I love that like animation.
The throwing animation?
That whole slamming on the ground. That's.
Oh yeah,
it's so satisfying.
It's the dopest dope I've ever smoked.
It is so awesome.
In my dad's backyard when he caught me. We're getting sexy.